Hey guys, it's Trainspotting Mayhem here, back with another SCR video where today, version 1.7.2 is now out. Earlier I did do a live stream where I did like my first reaction to the whole update, but now I'm just going to give a little overview of what has come in this update. But first of all, first thing you can notice, brand new Lympby Sea. So as immediately you can see that there is a brand new main menu here. So yeah, without further ado, let us go and see everything that has changed in this update. Let's go. So first of all, we have the brand new Lympby Sea Station, and from this point of view, it doesn't really look like much of an entrance. But if we go over here, you can see that this is more of an entrance to the station, really. And yeah, it does look really good from here. And people are saying it's London King's Cross. I completely agree with them. This is pretty much London King's Cross, I think, yeah. And yeah, this just makes Lympby Sea look much better now. So this isn't the main entrance, even though it looks like a main entrance. It isn't. It's around here, in here, which is yeah. This is also part of London King's Cross as well. This bit as well, and I believe this is also at Stepford Central as well. They've added a clock there as well. And for some reason, you will have this departure board here, and then it'll skip this one and go straight to this one. So there will be no information about any trains on this departure board, and it will just be on this departure board and just miss out this one for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug or anything, but I think it might be. I don't know. But anyway, here's the platforms. Looks really nice. I can't really point out anything that's different between London King's Cross and this, so it's really good, really well done there, really good job there. Also, if we come up here and go through here, there is a lounge in here with a piano, which a dispatcher is playing. That's a bit odd. So now I have actually realised that these different lounges have different themes, like different operators. So, for example, Airlink is at Stepford Central, I've realised, because of all the orange colours. And Lympby Sea has Express as their lounge. Because I just thought the lounge at Stepford Central was just for any operator, but I guess not. So, yeah, there's that. And then just through here, you will end up back in the concourse again, the big concourse again. So that's really good. That it's not as big, this concourse, as the original. The original was massive and really high up, but this one just isn't. It just feels really small, like a circus tent almost, to be honest. It feels almost like a circus tent. Also, the surrounding area of Lympby Sea, it doesn't feel complete. If we go over here, these road markings are a bit off, because the road, it continues down here, and then there's a separate road that goes over here, and it just messes it up here. So I think they need to get rid of these two, or just put like a diagonal one here. I don't know, but probably get rid of these two. Also, if we continue going down to the beach over this way, look at this. So we're going onto the beach. Oh, step down. All this, there's a gap between here and the ground. That's a little odd, to be honest. Look, it's about half. It's more than half my skin size, and I'm pretty tall with my skin, so you can't fit underneath it, but it's pretty much, it's a pretty big gap. So yeah, and I don't know what this is all about. I think this is meant to be a beach. This is part of the beach, I think, but it's not. I don't know if this is meant to be grass or what, but you could easily fit more of the beach here, look. Because the beach just still starts here, look. So you could easily just, I think what has happened is that originally I think the street was supposed to come all the way down here, and now it doesn't. It's like been pushed all the way back there now. But yeah, so I think that's why there's like a big gap here. But anyway, that is an overview of Lympby Sea. Now let's move on to Edgemead. And this is the new Edgemead station. It looks really nice. The train has just arrived. My audio is muted, that's why you can't hear it. But yeah, I just didn't want any distractions while I was talking, so I've got my audio muted for this, so this is a little bit annoying, to be honest, because it's a little. I was confused at first because I thought platform 1 was still the terminating platform, but it turns out it's all the trains going to Lympby Sea. Platform 2 is actually the terminating platform. It's really odd why they did it like that. I thought platform 1 was going to be the terminating platform, and platform 2 was just going to be to Lympby, services to Lympby Sea. It's really odd how they did it like that. And you would have expected them to put departure boards in because it's brand new, but they haven't. There is still no departure boards here, meaning that it's still impossible for me to train spot here unless I did it with like no commentary at all and just did it with text. I might do that, I don't know. But yeah, they also, this is new, and I think this is at Leighton Stepford Road as well. I think this is at any station that doesn't have buffers, but yet trains still terminate there. They've added these to Leighton to Famous so that you can like understand which one's which, you know, because when you're terminating here, I think that what they've done, because when you're terminating here, trains can come from any direction, so they've added 2 off indicators, one for the signal down there, and one for the signal over there. So that just makes it a little bit more easier for dispatching on a station with no buffers, but yet, yeah, they terminate there. So a good example of this is also at Leighton Stepford Road. If we spawn there, I was in Dravo's stream earlier today when I noticed this. So if we go over here, you can see they have been added to Leighton Stepford Road as well. So you got to Stepford as well. And weirdly, the only, I don't know how this is supposed to happen because it says to Stepford on there, and the only one that I could see that says to Lynn is on platform 5. So that's a little odd, I think. Unless there isn't, yeah, there's okay, there is an off indicator here. So this one probably says to Stepford. Yeah, okay, right. So that one says to Stepford. Oh, does that mean that? Oh, okay, no. So all these ones over here say to Lynn as well. So there's 2 off indicators at Leighton Stepford Road. Or was there always? I don't know. But yeah, so now there's 2 off indicators at Leighton if there wasn't. But yeah, so that's that. Now let's go check out the HSTs. So there are now 3 types of HST. There is the normal one, which is just the normal one, I guess. There's the 5-car version, which just adds an extra car, and this is now the longest. This is the longest train in SCR now. Because this, if you include the front and the back, is 7 coaches long. If you include the locomotives, and then there's the buffered version, which honestly I don't really like, to be honest. I just don't like it. I like this one better without the buffers. The 5-car HST is limited to how much stops you can do. And yeah, you got Lynn super fast. You got the normal Lynn via Benton, which is fast. You got the Lynn via Benton fast, and then you got the Leighton Express. So this 5-car train will not stop at Leighton City, Edgemead, Morganstown, St Helens Bridge. I'm just trying to think. Yeah. So any stations where slow trains stop at, this train will not stop at. So this is basically the fast train if you want to do it. Yeah. So you can do Lynn Super, and the only way to go via Morganstown is by doing the Lynn Super Fast, but you won't stop at any stations by doing that. So yeah, don't bother. But yeah, the door animation on it is really nice, and the interior is amazing. I will show you it right now. We will spawn our train. It will be, we'll spawn it at Alright, Green. So here we are. We have the brand new HST. Apparently, I don't think I selected the right one because this isn't the 5-car. But apparently, if you choose the 5-car, the end of the train will be out the back of the Family Green. It's not game changing. It's not really. It's not gonna like derail your train. You're gonna keep. You're gonna like still move. You'll still be able to move. It's just weird how it does it. But yeah. Anyway, this is the. I'm gonna turn my sound up, even though not really anything's changed on it. But yeah. So it's still the same sounds on it. So this is the interior. This is actually, I think this whole train is meant to represent the old First Great West, like the old First Great Western livery, like, because you got, like, the livery of it, in fact, the whole livery of Express is exactly the same. You've got the pink line there, and it's the same on First Great Western, they've also got the pink line there. And the interior is meant to represent the First Great Western trains as well, the HSTs. I'll probably throw an image on there as well. But this is first class, it actually looks really good. You've also got the buffet car here, and then you've got standard class. To be honest, the seats on standard class look much better than the IET does. I think they were trying to, like, keep the seats the same, like what they look like on normal IETs, so that's really good that they've done that, I think. And then all this is all standard class, and yeah, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, no, that's just, I think that's just the rear, right? And the doors, even the doors look completely detailed, as you can see right here. So I'm gonna go to Leighton Stepford Road now. Actually, let me get a new train, and I'm gonna spawn, and I'm gonna drive to Edgemead, and I'm gonna show you something real quick. So yeah. All right, so here we are at Edgemead. Watch the doors actually as well. So here's what I wanted to show you. Watch the doors. The window will now go down when the door opens. That's really cool, and I love that, like, little detail that they've added there, just to make the doors just go down, just make the window go down, and do it. And then we'll watch the thing close as well. We'll watch the door close as well. There's a dispatcher here. All right, we'll close the doors and watch this, and then it goes back up again. That's really cool, and I like that. Just that little detail once again to the train, and I really like that. And I like how you've also got the more detailed look of the where the engine is in there. So I really like that. Once again, I'm gonna say I don't like the buffered version of this. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's it. We'll see if there's anything else. But yeah, there is one more thing actually. If we go to Starrylock and spawn there, first of all, the signal box is still here, but it's not in operation. It's just completely empty. So it was for not even that long, to be honest. It was like a working signal box for 3 months, I think. So because it came in version 1.7, and now it's just not there anymore. So the signal box has only been used for 3 months, and now it's just no longer in use again, and it's just an empty signal box again, like it was back in version 1.6 backwards. They've extended the beach. Yeah, they've extended the beach to be, yeah, to continue over this way. So this, I think, is meant to represent the Dawlish seawall. Yeah, I think this is meant to represent the Dawlish seawall because, yeah, you got the Dawlish seawall over here, and then it actually connects to the tracks, which I'm not going to bother going all the way down there. Also, a theory now. No one, I don't think anyone, unless you live in the southwest, would know about this station. But if you live in the southwest, you'll probably know about this station. But Starrylock, I think, is meant to represent Dawlish Warren. I did say this briefly on stream. There's a station in the southwest, a small station called Dawlish Warren. And now that the seawall is actually in place, I believe that this station is meant to represent Dawlish Warren. I'll have to look up because I haven't been to Dawlish Warren in quite a while. But I think this station is meant to represent Dawlish Warren. I first said this because there's fast line tracks at Dawlish Warren, and there is fast track things here. The only difference I would say is that there's no signal box there. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while, but yeah. And also, there's no bridge there as well. There's no bridge. You have to, in order to get onto the other platform, you have to go underneath the station to get to the other platform. But hey, you just cross the bridge to get to the other side. But anyway, that about does it for 1.7.2. I hope you enjoyed my overview. Overall, I would give this a strong 10 out of 10. This is an amazing update. The HST, actually no, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Because I agree with everyone on my Discord server, because not that much happened, not that much got changed really, not main things changed of course. But yeah, there was a few noticeable things. There was a lot more stuff that got added in this update, like the Voyager maybe got updated, and yeah, then it will probably get a better ranking. But apart from that, this is a good update, and I really enjoy this update. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!